Taurus, hi. So this is your reading for April 13th to the 19th. We'll take a look into what has happened in the past that may or may not still be bothering you, your current situation, and your immediate future. All right? Okay. So I see a conflict here right off the bat. Okay. Again, it can be internal conflict, it can be you dealing with someone. Okay. Man, a lot has happened. Okay. You got some serious cards over here today. Okay. Like, I didn't get it for any other sign, but such a contrast with the sun and devil presented here. Like, all right, let's see what this is about. Interesting. It's going to be a fun reading. All right. So, in the recent past, I see you are feeling so heavy on your heart. Something is weighing so heavy on you. And possibly you have to deal that just by yourself, and there possibly is no help around you and no solution around you. That's why you feel so heavy, right? And there is a massive shift happening in your life. This can be spiritual, this can be like something is happening around you in reality. As for what we'll see, man, in the current situation, I see you're showing up like great energy. That is quite a contrast to the past. So that is showing me you are healing from the burden from the past. But at the same time, I see some unhealthiness showing up around you. Okay. Man, this is such a challenge to deal with, right? Okay. In the future, I see you are positioning yourself as a very rational Taurus. But there is a lot of pain still in your heart. Okay? All right, let's dig in to see what this is about. Okay, let's do the Five of Wands. Like, what is Taurus dealing with? What is this conflict? Okay. What are they showing up as? Okay. One more. Man, it's not easy. Okay. It's one of those one day you feel like, oh, I'm the happiest person in the world. And then another day you're like, oh my God, I'm not fine. Like, what am I dealing with? Like, why is life so hard? Type of thing. But eventually you're open to all the experiences in the world. Like, energetically, I see you are willing to learn in life. Okay. But again, because this massive shift is happening in your life, usually when there's massive massive shift, it's not going to be easy. That's why it's called a shift. Okay. All right. Okay. And you're learning from all the past experiences that you have. Let's do the 10 of nah, it's heavy. The 10 of wands. It's not easy. What is weighing heavy on you? It's very heavy. Now I can actually feel the heaviness. Man, like I it's hard for me to breathe even. Man. Okay. Let's do the other card because it's not making sense to me. I mean, I see you are creating space from a situation for some reason, and you are jumping on the new journey. Okay, the new shift that is happening for you, and the door is opening up for you, but you're creating some space from a situation, okay, for yourself. Seven of Wands. What is happening? Man, you overthink a lot, huh? Regarding to a connection. Okay, so I see someone by your side here. You're waiting on them, but you're so overwhelmed by your thoughts. You're like eating alive by your thoughts here. And you're trying to say no to all the overwhelming feelings and the overthinking. You try to not overthink. You try to not go into that deep memory of yours. That's what I get with this person. Okay, who is this, huh? Yeah, because from your past reading, like your reading is surrounding by a connection around you. So you're, I mean, you're still dealing with them, I guess. But in one way or another, maybe energetically, maybe physically, you guys are separating. I don't know what's going on in your life, but you know, take what resonate, right? Okay, let's do the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, great. You stand up, you rise from the ashes, and you're going for what you want. Okay, so quite a contrasting energy. So what I get for this past situation that you're dealing with, or like recent past, the recent energy possibly happened last week, is that although this is very hard for you to not think about this person, not think about this connection, but you're still doing it. You're like, I gotta put my shit together here. Like, I gotta be my own leader, guide myself. I cannot be a miserable worm here that is like, you know, thinking about this constantly on my mind, because it's just not good for me. Like, it's not good for me, you know? So I'd rather just be super rational and go on to this new journey. Forget about what happened in the past. Let's see what's going to happen in the future. So you are looking forward instead of constantly dragged down by the past. Good. Okay, good, good. So that's why you have the sun energy in the present. So now you're entering into, well, your next phase of life. Let's see the sun. You're very determined too, okay? You're very determined. You're like, no matter how hard this is, I'm gonna do it. Okay, good. Let's see the sun. Give me some insight for Taurus. Yeah, you healed yourself. Okay, you spend some time alone, just relax, chilling. Obviously, you still care for whoever this is that is weighing heavy on your mind, constantly heavy on your mind. But you're ready for the next partnership. Okay, you're ready for other connections in your life. Okay, great. Let's see the devil. What is this devil for Taurus? I mean, I see you working on what's on your hands, possibly focusing on your work, like heavily focusing on your money, your life, your work, your study, your career, whatever you're pursuing, okay, for yourself. So personal development. But this can just be, you know, a tactic that you use to distract yourself. So let's see the strength. Let's see what more do we have. Okay. Yeah, like you're not over that past situation. Like okay, you try to show up strong, right? But deep down, you're still like, that still weighs heavy on you because you do care about whoever this is. So while you might be not fully healed from this pain that this connection has brought you, okay, you're not fully healed. So that is saying to me, you don't understand what has happened in the past fully. You might understand part of it, but you still are not learning the lesson from that connection, okay? So possibly you're still blaming whoever this is, like maybe pointing fingers. Oh, they did this to me. You know, you're having that blamer energy for some reason, like, so you can avoid to look into yourself for the part that actually needs to be healed. That's why it weighs so heavy on you, because you're not solving that part, that problem in here. Okay. But I see you slowly, okay, slowly but surely take on the challenge and start to connect to your third eye, right? You connect to what can be downloaded from your higher self, and to further understand what has actually happened in the past, to drop this burden of yours, right? Because you want to be free from this heavy burden of yours. Okay. That's for what you're going through currently. Let's see what's going to happen in the future. Oh God. Today is leg day. I gotta work out a little bit for myself because like constantly sitting is not good for your spine. Okay. Okay, take care of yourself, guys. Okay. All right. Let's do the King of Swords. So yeah, emotionally you're balancing yourself out. You're trying to resolve inner conflict. So in today's reading, this is more like an inner conflict thing, because I don't feel like this person is actually around you. I don't feel like whatever that you're dealing with is like in close proximity around you, okay? And I feel like for some of you, this is like a past situation that happened a long while ago, like long while ago, okay? Let's do the King of Swords. Okay, why is the King of Swords showing up here? That's my croissant, it's ready. Um, mm, what are you doing here? Like, okay, but let's do the Three of Swords. You're doing some funny things here, okay? First of all, you show up again, like, I'm in my power. I'm in my power era. I'm jumping onto the new phase. Okay, I'm not burdened, okay? This is what you're saying to me. But at the same time, you are rejecting emotional experience that is being offered to you. So possibly, like people around you are like, hey, you want to go out, you want to have some fun, like let's go out, right? Like let's get to know each other. And you're like, no, you're gonna hurt me. I can sense there's some evil plans that is like you're doing, like no. So you're saying no to new experience that is coming in. And you're like, I know what I'm doing. They're not good to me. Like, I'm not ready. I mean, like, because this pain is still here, right? This huge ass pain, like the sword stabbing in the heart type of thing. Like, oh man, man. and there's still like so much inner conflicts going on. So although you try to show up in that very happy, very peaceful, very joyful energy, you're like, yay, everybody, like, let's party, like, but still at night when you're alone, yeah, like, it's just emotional turmoil. It's like somebody grabbed your heart, squeeze it, twist it, kind of thing. Okay. All right. Let's see what's more in your future. Okay, man, like, this is not easy for Taurus. The April is not easy for Taurus, right? It's almost your birthday, by the way. Okay. Let's do Knight of Cups. Hmm. But no matter how hard it is for you to going through all the things in the world currently, it will eventually, all the suffering is going to end. Okay. I see your suffering ending, but it's a long process. Like this is a long process. This might be weeks, this might be months. Like, okay, this is not easy. Okay. But I will say your intuition is with you. Okay. Intuitively, you know you will recover just like brand new, and you are able to offer emotions to people around you in the future, but just now. Okay. Not now. And I see you reach new mental clarity through this process. I mean, like, if you're not reaching that, then there's something wrong that you're doing. I mean, you're just like going in circles around and around, right? But I see you reach new mental clarity and try to get yourself out of the burden, out of the emotional burden, out of your mind. Um, yeah, and I see you getting out of it in a very determined way. Okay, which is good. All right, let's get some advice for you. Okay, how long did I do? Like 17 minutes? No? Okay, not bad. Let's do the advice. Let's use this deck still. What should Taurus do to release themselves from all the burden? Okay, this heavy situation that has something to do with a past situation. Advice from the universe. And what should I do? Mm-hmm. Check your ego. Check your ego. Oh, man. Okay, the time of relief is coming. Okay, for sure. That's written in your destiny here. The time of relief is almost here, but in order to reach that point, that's just my hair. Check your ego. Check what have you been done in that past experience, the conflict that you guys have, and how did you behave at the time? Like, why are you behaving that way, right? That cause that manifested all these heaviness here, because the answer is in your subconscious. The answer is within you. um I can give you an example. You know, like sometimes people just do stupid things to each other and it's all projections. Okay, so the conflict itself is not necessary actually, but in order for you to reach a higher enlightenment, okay, to evolve, to adapt to the world, we have to go through conflict. It's almost a form of, you know, you wouldn't learn until the universe kick your ass, then you learn. Okay, so the reason why conflict happens is usually because something that is unresolved. Sorry, the camera, my feet kicked it. something unresolved within your own traumas, your own belief system, how you view the world is how you will view the other person. Okay. And always the theme is love. The theme is love. Like, are you too afraid to lose the person to the point that you're sabotaging them? Or are you putting yourself in such a high egotistical point to think you are the shit and you put the other person down? So you're not being genuine and true to yourself. Okay, check that out. All right. I'll see you next time.